Good morning, everyone. I'm Ms. Sonia Kamboj, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Kalindi College, University of Delhi. And I welcome you to the National Seminar on Research and Publication Ethics, jointly organized by GRABS Educational Charitable Trust and Tamil Nadu Association of Intellectuals and Faculty. Research ethics are not only important for conducting the research but also when publishing it. It is one of the crucial pillars for maintaining scientific integrity and credibility. Researchers primarily use journal articles or books to communicate the results of their research to the scientific community and general public. Therefore, following publishing ethics is equally important for researchers and journals. Duplicate publications and simultaneous publication account for serious misconduct. What is the meaning of research ethics? Ethics are defined as a set of principles that distinguish between acceptable and unacceptable behavior or way of conducting a task. These guidelines or principles may vary across countries, disciplines, institutions, and even laboratories. For instance, these ethics may not only dictate the conduct and functioning of an organization or a government, but also a business entity. So therefore, research ethics are defined as a set of principles that distinguish between acceptable and unacceptable behavior of conducting the research. Why research ethics are important? These ethical codes not only help maintain scientific integrity but also safeguard the primary aim of conducting the research, that is, to promote knowledge and truth. Secondly, these values promote trust, respect, and objectivity in a collaborative work environment by avoiding conflicts related to the authorship, copyright, and others. Moreover, these codes help maintain the safety and the interest of human subjects and ensure appropriate care of animal subjects in a clinical or laboratory setting. Lastly, these ethical norms make researchers accountable for the quality and outcome of research that may directly or indirectly affect public health and interest. Academic research involves various steps from designing of study, sampling, data collection, analysis, and reporting of results. While going through all these steps, a researcher must follow the ethical set of guidelines prescribed at every stage. The Committee on Publication Ethics is an international forum for the editors and authors of peer-reviewed journals to provide the code of conduct and best practice guidelines that guide authors on publication ethics and handle cases of publication misconduct. A set of guidelines have been framed for researchers, editors, teachers for publication and dissemination of research. All parties must adhere to the ethical guidelines which are prescribed for conducting the research. All the research, be it a positive or negative, must be published or must be made publicly available. Reporting the results and publication of the information from the data which is not generated by the study or from manipulation of data, these are the serious cases of research misconduct. The most common form of scientific conduct is in academic writing is plagiarism. Plagiarism includes the use of already published work in one's own work without any consent, reference, acknowledgement, or publishing somebody else's work as one's own work. So, based on the content of work copied, plagiarism can be categorized as clear plagiarism. Clear plagiarism is one where a large amount of data published as this was the work of plagiarist. The minor copying of short phrases by the plagiarist. UGC has considered plagiarism as a legal offense in India. Researchers and authors must remember that acknowledging the work of the previous authors is very important. Various publication houses with peer-reviewed journals use various softwares for the identification of plagiarist. Also, the simultaneous submission of manuscript is another type of misconduct which occurs when an author submits a paper to multiple journals for publication. To avoid this, a declaration form is generally asked in different journals where the author is required to declare that this is the original piece of work and has not been submitted anywhere else for publication. Otherwise, what will happen? The same paper may get published in two or more than two journals. Authors must submit paper for publication in only one journal at once and wait for the publication decision by the journal. Apart from this, the duplicate publication. Duplicate publication is another offense which is classified by the Committee for Publication Ethics as minor and major offense. Duplication publication means the use of same data, same hypothesis, discussion points and conclusion as of the previous published work. This is somewhat similar to the plagiarism, but it just includes the use of previous data and hypothesis, conclusion for the publication rather than the copy of exact phrases in verbatim. A major offense is when same data, hypothesis, discussion and conclusion that is used by changing the title of the paper, also the sequence of the authors without even giving any referencing of the previous work. Whereas if we talk about minor offense, so that is salami slicing with some repetition or reanalysis, self-citation that is also categorized as another misconduct. The self-citation includes citing one's own previous work out of the context in the present work. And why this self-citation is being done? Because just to increase the number of citation. Why? Because these number of citations are generally used for the calculation of G index and H index. And these G index and H index are useful for academic promotions. So therefore what happens? Sometimes the different authors, they do this self-citation. They includes their own previous work in the present work just for the sake of increasing the number of citations. So this is also considered unethical by the research community. And there are guidelines by the Committee of Publication Ethics with respect to the self-citation. The Committee for Publication Ethics has specified the guidelines for the course of action in case of any of these misconducts are detected. Misconducts that might be self-citation, that might be major plagiarism or minor plagiarism, salami slicing, any of these misconducts. So if any of these misconducts are detected, authors are informed first that their misconduct is detected. There is a possibility that the authors accept their mistakes and also their fault paper is rejected and authorities of the author's institution are informed. But if misconduct is detected after after publication and it is major, then the publication of author can be blacklisted by the journal and the information is shared with the Committee for Publication Ethics so that other member journals are also informed regarding the same. There are various misconducts which authors need to be cautious about and must focus on publishing ethical work. Thank you.